is Alejandro. I'm from Mexico City. I scored a 710 on my first attempt at a GMAT, and I couldn't be happier with the results. I'm going to share a little bit of my GMAT journey with you and how target test prep helped me prepare for that. So first of all, I discovered target test prep through some of my work colleagues. I hadn't looked into many resources, and when I talked to them, they had already taken the GMAT and had some success. They always told me that target test prep was the ideal program to use, so I chose to believe them, and that's basically the only GMAT service I used, and I'm really grateful that I did because it helped me a lot. What I liked the most is how structured it was and how it gave you a very clear roadmap on which exercises you needed to do, which lessons you needed to complete, and the custom test where you could just like see which problems you were having some trouble with, and that way you can just like create a custom test and get some practice in, and that way you could help yourself cover those gaps. And so I had never taken the GMAT. I didn't take a mock test until a week before my exam, and this was after I had been studying on target test prep for around 6 months. And on the mock test, I got a 690, which I was very content with, and I would have been very happy with that result. But then when during the exam itself, when I got the 710, I was just ecstatic. I couldn't believe the screen. And so the things I think that target test prep helped a lot with was I wanted to be very good at quant because I had some confidence in my verbal skills. Not so I didn't practice that much. I just read the lessons, which also helped me understand which kind of problems were included in the GMAT. But in the quant section, they were very clear. It was very helpful in the sense that it gave you a very methodical and quick approach to exercises. And that way, I think the first mock test, and I don't know if that was good or not, but I had like 20, 30 minutes left when I finished all the questions. And I think that was mainly due to the fact that I had learned like a lot of the tips and tricks on how to make the problems solvable more easily and quickly. And so the next step I took was just like trying to take a little more time, figure out which problems deserved more time. And I think also that mentality was something that was very ingrained to me thanks to the platform, because they would constantly repeat like maybe it's an easy problem and you can do it in 5 seconds and that's okay, but maybe you'll get to a hard problem and it'll take you 3-4 minutes, and maybe it's just better to guess on those ones. So it really helped me to understand that I didn't need to have everything super correct, and at the end it was my score was very good, but it helped me like loosen up a little bit and not be as stressed to be like on time and to do every single problem. And that really helped me on test day, because on test day I was very methodical. I was very structured to every single problem I approached, and that helped me with a very high score in quant. I got 49 out of 51. And in terms of verbal, I knew I just needed to like cover enough for me to get over that 700 threshold, and I think I did my job very well. And so I was very thankful for how the lessons were planned and how much care they put into it. And I think what I would recommend to everyone, and my personal advice, is to always focus on your weaknesses. Like a lot of people tend to say like, okay, I'm really strong on this, so I'll just practice this and make sure I'm ironclad on how I solve these difficult exercises. But what I did was, okay, so what are the problems I'm having the most trouble with? So create custom tests and just like go at them 2-3 times and make sure that you understand them correctly, because those are the ones that are going to slow you down on test day. And so if you can cover those weaknesses and bridge those gaps, you're going to get a lot of value out of that. And yeah, so just to summarize, target test prep, I studied for like 6 months. It was the only service I used for the GMAT, and I'm very happy with the results. Thank you.